Bowling with Nat 20. I'm Nat 20 and we're back with more of the Occult Chronicles. And we need to start a new character because our last one got haunted to death by a stupid ghost. Just a simple wandering around the house ghost, nothing special. So we're going to start off with this lady now. We're going to play a little differently. Go with 1 sword, 2 cup, 3 wand, and 3 pentacle, kind of focusing on intellect and magic rather than the physical attributes like last time. We're going to name her Pangea, you know, like when all our consonants used to be together, because I really like that name. Decided to make her an accountant. You spent 5 years working at the O.D.D headquarters, filing papers and counting beans. After the Dunwich disaster, there was a desperate need for warm bodies, and you got your chance. Turned out that you had a knack for tracking down vampires and mad scientists by tracking the purchases of coffins and electromagnets. Who knew? I get a bone of wands, which again is a die for wand rolls, random resist horror edge, random persuasion deception edge, which should be very helpful because we really need to be talking to people successfully. Random intellect heroic feat, which should be cool for different intellect purposes, but I'm not entirely sure what we're going to get out of that. A random wands item, which I don't even know what is in that stuff, because I usually don't go with the more mental side of things. I usually go with the physical side of stuff, because we're constantly being attacked. And a random fire talisman, and some starting extra sanity. As my additional bone, I choose pentacles, so that I have bones for both of my high stats. And I chose preternatural senses. And that gives me an extra card draw whenever I set off a trap to evade, since my evades are going to be kind of garbage now. So, we're going to be fighting the alien scenario again. This time we're aware that that's what we're going into. So let's proceed, and we're going to treat every card as brand new, and I'll read it brand new. With the exception of I'm not going to be rereading the scenario, because... well, to be perfectly honest, I don't know exactly where I find that to reread it without having to go back to before I made the character. Let's take a look at what we got. We got the heart. 60% chance of appearing, 6% chance of losing whenever we fail a wands thing. My wands actually goes up an additional point for being the accountant. I can increase wands and cups, which should be pretty good. I get Rancontour. The value of your initial card draws for any persuasion or deception challenge must include at least X face cards where X is the level of the edge. Ooh, that is good. That is so good. This is the one I get an extra draw whenever I evade a trap. And Unshakable Confidence. Additional unrevealed tricks are placed on the board at the start of any horror challenge where X is the level of the edge. Nice, that should be helpful. Alright, what do I get here? I get the map. Support item. Use 1 per challenge. 1 use remaining. Item removed from inventory after last use gives a wands bonus of +1. Huh. Is that permanent? Reveal the location of all stairs on the level and some of the rooms leading away from the stairs. Huh. Right, and if it's just in my inventory, that's a bonus of 1. So I'll just leave that there. That's why I'm getting the +1 bonus, not because I'm an accountant. Misinformation. And I get Brilliant Insight, a heroic intellect feat. Can use it once per challenge. Recharges through courage, uses 1 courage, requires at least 3 wands, which I got, and the bone of wands, which I also got. Roll 1 bone and then select a not revealed trick card and reveal it. If the revealed trick card is a non-face card, then bump it down X. After all cards have been bumped, then add X to your trick points. Take and score where X is the number of wands rolled. Interesting. Puzzle or in perception. That could be pretty helpful as we're going along. So it's time for us to begin exploring the house. And we'll start off with a wonderful just little pile of crap. Pile of papers. You see a bunch of papers spread out on top of a desk. Among the clutter are an assortment of old envelopes, letters, and even a few parchment papers. You can use perception to search through the papers, and you never know what might be useful in here. So this is a situation which I can use brilliant insight. And I will. Except, bump that crap down. Yeah. Now we tie for the win, I guess, because you're not supposed to be able to have cards of the same thing, so I guess tie is for the win. Excellent. That's good. 4 will beat that. Aw. 6 will lose to that. 1 will lose to that. And 9 will lose to that. Oh well. I still win by 4. Which is excellent. You don't come across anything earth-shattering, but there's enough information here to boost your confidence that you are on the right track. This is indeed the right house. Get a little bit of extra sanity. I just realized that my 1d6 of sanity only gave me a 1. It's pretty sad. The papers remain, which means they're probably a part of a quest. Which room should I check out? This bedroom down here? This lounge room up here? Over here we got the demon in the fire. You see a large marble fireplace decorated with ornate sculptures. But what really astonishes you is the fire burning within the hearth. The flames dance around and lick the walls of the fireplace almost as if they were some type of living entity. Then it strikes you. A demonic face appears in the flames, and the sudden realization that this creature has noticed you sends a wave of horror rolling over you. You struggle to keep calm and not give in to the panic. Resist the horror. You are looking straight into the face of some type of flaming, evil horror. It ceased to dominate your mind, and you know that you must not let that happen. Alright, well I can boom. Oh yeah, king for the win. You want to give me a wands thing so I can queen for extra points? Nope. Whatever. Your will is stronger than this evil creature of flame. You force it out of your mind and hold on to your sanity. You even gain some. The face in the fire smiles at you. This demonic creature must have been bound to the fireplace. How long ago and by whom are questions that you cannot answer. You cautiously step forward so that you can examine the situation in more detail. The demon seems contained within the hearth, but you have no idea how strong its binding there is. I can banish the demon, I can bargain with the demon. Bargain sounds like talking. Something strange is going on here. You sense the opportunity to communicate with the demon, and perhaps figure out what it is that bound it here and for what purpose. Yeah, let's talk to this demon. What bound you here? Let's be buds. Let's be buds, demon buddy. I'll hold off on using that because it's just talking, and my failure chance is very low. Better. Double better. Alright. When using the lost sign language of Kaladesh, you establish contact with the demon. I get a nice little quest. Let's see what these get me. And an aura of flame. This card will increase your aura and grant you luck. So we got those bad omens before, which was giving us negative luck. Now I get an aura of aura of fortune. I just read it as flame. Oh, my eyes must be tired. Alright. Find the acolyte's body and search his pockets for the enchanted paper that is inscribed with the demon in the fireplace's name. Then return. Okay. Gotta find some sort of acolyte's body. The demon states that it was recently bound here by an acolyte claiming to serve some dark master. It's clear that the demon thought the human insane and dabbling in things that were way over its head. The acolyte somehow managed to find a list of demonic names and binding rituals in some forgotten tome, if you prefer. The demon says that the acolyte would write them on small enchanted slips of paper. He believes his own name to be in the acolyte's pocket. He perished a few short hours ago when he foolishly attempted to summon and bind another demon, but got the slips of paper mixed up. Find the acolyte's body. When you bring the name of the demon, he will reward you. So could we be so lucky? Nope, this is Death. Death wants to play chess. You see a chessboard set up for the commencement of a game. Upon closer examination, you discover that the pieces are very strange. The black ones are carved out of some volcanic rock and seem to shift between normal pieces and twisted tentacle monsters. The white pieces, carved from alabaster, depict humans' arms and all manner of weapons. You could swear that you see a knight that resembles yourself. Suddenly, in the chair across the chessboard, a grim specter of death appears. Your eyes widen in disbelief as apparition beckons you to sit and play. You must fight to keep your sanity. And queen on that, king on that, page on that. Yeah. Win by a lot. Your mind is strong. You stare back at the apparition and even muster a nonchalant smile, which seems to amuse it. And amuse yourself, too. The specter startles you. You wonder if it is some type of trick or illusion. Could this be real? You can sense the currents of sorcery at work here, but just what the source is, you cannot be certain. It beckons you to sit across from it. The apparition motions to the board again, suggesting you begin your game. Now I can play the game Chess with Death and make the first move, or I can walk away. Usually I walk away because I'm usually a physical character, and I'll try to come back and do it after I've gotten some power, like, you know, maybe a 4 and a 3. So we're gonna play. My draw sucks so bad. Okay. We are going to have to brilliant insight. 5 should help us out a lot. What happened? I don't think I understand what just happened there. Okay. Well, that didn't get bumped like it was supposed to. And I didn't go up like I was supposed to. I don't know if I'm misunderstanding. You play an uninspired game and soon run out of options. As you observe its grim smile, you realize that you are playing for keeps. 1 health and a courage. A courage actually hurts because that means I can't go in and use my ability again. So we'll come back because I definitely want my brilliant insight to be a part of that, even though it kind of didn't work for whatever reason there. Maybe I'm misusing it somehow. There's a woman in red here. You see the figure of a woman silhouetted against the wall. You call out, "Who's there?" but get no response. You almost wonder if it might be a mannequin of some sort. A sudden chill envelops you as you step closer. The shape shifts and turns to face you, revealing the outlines of smoky wings that unfold and then fit in and out of the darkness. She's some sort of vampire? Your eyes widen in disbelief as you confront what is obviously a winged woman of some sort. You think it must be a succubus. Okay. Your mind strains to comprehend the demonic creature that stands before you. Is Skur. Alright, do we? Yeah. We'll win by a lot. Your mind is strong. You've seen things way worse than a succubus. Whoa, the succubus actually gives us 6 sanity. That was a great horror roll. Alright. You decide this most surely is a succubus. You remember your O.D.D. training in dealing with minor demonics. You must be on your toes here. She will try and manipulate you into doing something rash, no doubt. She looks upon you with the saddest eyes that you think you've ever seen. She seems to want to speak with you. Seems to not be an option. I can attack the succubus. Use sorcery against the succubus. Or flee. Generally, I don't want to deal with things if I can avoid it, but I don't know. Succubus. Let's try to take it out with some sorcery. These creatures are powerful magic users, however you feel confident that you can prevail in a sorcerer's duel. I feel like this qualifies as random monster, not important event monster. Now, I know it's not necessarily exactly random. Fail. Can't bring yourself to harm it. There's some type of ward at work here. It doesn't seem to want you to hurt it. Your sanity is the only thing at stake here. Well, I don't lose anything. I guess I will try to run out of there. But I feel like she just qualifies more as a weird monster you can find, not necessarily one that you need to kill for a quest. You muster all your willpower and run away. I don't know if you ever get rewards for runaways. It's over here. An old grandfather clock. That was part of a quest we did before. Your attention is drawn to a magnificent grandfather clock that dominates its section of the room. Constructed out of a rich mahogany, its exterior is decorated with ornate friezes, and carvings. Friezes? I don't know what that is. Its large brass pendulum hangs motionless, but frozen oddly at a slight angle. You've had your fair share of encounters with possessed or cursed furniture, and you don't sense anything supernatural here. There is something strange, however. An aura or energy of some sort is being hidden here. It's hard, though, not to be awestruck by the quality of craftsmanship that went into building the clock. Perhaps it's meant as a distraction. Guess we'll pursue this another time. What do we got in here? What do we got? A creepy mortician. You see a human figure lurking in the darkness, and you don't like the look of it at all. Steps forward from out of the gloom. You are confronted with a strange and unusual tall man who towers over 6.5 feet. He seems dressed like a mortician of some sort. He opens his hand to reveal a spiked shiny spear that miraculously hovers out of his palm. He smiles in a creepy voice and says, "I've been waiting for you, boy." You have seen a lot of strange things, but this one right here is up there. You have a feeling that there is a story here, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. How scared are we? Not very. In fact, we're okay. Your mind is strong. You've seen things far worse than this. After all, you were part of the first O.D.D. team you were part of the first O.D.D. team to breach a dimensional barrier. This guy and his gizmo don't scare you. In fact, I got 2 more courage. Yes. Excellent. I need courage. Claim. Creepy mortician. Strange man continues to approach you, striding forward with unusual gait. The spiked ball now launches itself at high speed towards you. It's either flee or fight at this point. Well, I don't stand much of a chance against it. I want to get out of here. Run! Run away! Ooh, you attempt to run, but the flying spear gets in front of you and stops you in your tracks, and I lose all that courage I just got. Boo! You suck. You suck. You suck. Super runaway! You turn and run as fast as you can. You hear the flying spear buzzing around you, trying to wound you. But then, suddenly, the sound vanishes, and you are away. I was lame. Got all that courage I was excited about, and they quickly took it away. Well, piano room. Body room. Let's check out the body room. The Teslarati scientist. You are confronted with a creature from some type of horrible nightmare. Towers over 7 feet tall and seems covered in sticky, translucent slime. Can only describe it as a combination of a snail, cucumber, and octopus. You fight to control your revulsion. This thing is not of our world. It must be from another dimension entirely. You feel overcome with dread and a sickening revulsion. Your eyes widen in disbelief as the strange creature turns to look at you. Dun dun dun. Eee. I need to draw a page thing of some sort. Uh-oh. Or a cup thing. Your mind is weak. You feel like you are going to vomit, and you struggle to control yourself from going to the knees as you begin to dry heave. 2 sanity's not too bad. After the initial shock of seeing this strange creature passes, you're pretty sure you can identify it. You remember the briefings of the Tunguska event of 1908. A portal has been opened by the interdimensional race of aliens known as the Teslarati. An invasion had been foiled by a precursor to the O.D.D. when the portal generator was overloaded. It had been narrowly won victory. An interdimensional war had followed. This creature must be on a mission to prepare a bridgehead. You can see that right now. It is in the process of creating yet another brain bot. An unfortunate victim is strapped down to the dissecting table. Even now. Alright. We cannot let this continue. Says me morally, but I'm also pretty sure that this guy is part of a quest of some sort. So let's get out of here. You can't hurt me, Teslarati. I'm out. You spin around and run. And by spin around and run, I mean run around the entire room and go ah, and then have to fight a brain bot. You hear the taps of metal legs on the floor, and then you see it emerge from the shadows. A brain bot, soldier slaves created by the Teslarati from human victims to fight their interdimensional wars. They are quick, efficient, and merciless. Nothing remains of their past humanity. The thought of it is horrifying. Your eyes widen in disbelief as you behold the human brain encased in the body. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. Your mind is strong, you've seen things way worse. And... I think I gotta try to kill it. You gotta try to kill the brain bots. His weak spot is the motivator underneath his cartridge. Is its motivator underneath its carriage. It's a difficult spot to hit unless you can manage to flip it over. Dang. Fail. You learn a little too late that those pointy legs are sharp. But I'm going in again. This guy. Ooh. Darn. Alright, make the damage a little less. Go in even harder. This is the one. Yes! Well, still win. You won the battle. The brain bot sparks and sputters as the cerebral fluid leaks out of the brain case. And I get a sanity back. And we're gonna have to call it there for now. We'll continue onward later with Pangea and the Occult Chronicles. See you around then.